What is up, guys, and welcome back to my channel, or welcome to my channel if you guys are new. We have reached the end of the year. It's that time of the year where we talk about things that we need to leave behind. Like, we don't need to take it with us next year, babes. And also, I'm doing a lot of this because look at my wings. I mean, what? Look at my flaps. I'm flapping like a flipping flappy bird, isn't it? Look at me. I feel like I haven't really been giving in terms of my outfits and looks this year, because I've been going through a lot, and mental health has been knocking on my door every 2 seconds, like, hey bitch, you need help. Hey bitch, let's address this. So this has really been the year of mental health, and I've been saying that a lot because it honestly has been. And you know, I'm, as much as it's been an absolutely crappy year and I feel like I haven't really achieved as much as I maybe have previously or would have liked to, it definitely is one for the books. Maybe not the way that I would have hoped it to be, but it's okay. We're cool. 2023, I'm gonna make it my bitch. I'm also going back to the studio to make some music and, you know, really getting back to my passions and creativity, because I feel like there is way more to me than, you know, all of this. Like, I do have more of like a creative side as well, a more fun side, a more artistic side as well, in which I used to share with you guys, but I kind of just really went through it this year. So we are going back to the studio in 2023. I'm so excited for you guys to hear my songs and everything. And yeah, a lot of you guys have been asking about the music and everything, and babes, I've got you. Next year is about to be fire. Fingers crossed. Today we're going to be talking about things we need to leave behind in 2022. I feel like this has been an annual video on my channel for the last maybe 3-4 years. If you guys haven't checked them out videos, go and do it. I feel like they're super duper entertaining. It's just a whole bunch of banter. Don't take me too seriously, but also take me seriously. Like, yeah, I'm joking around, but am I? Comment down below a few things that you guys feel like we need to leave behind this year, as in, babes, we're not taking the next step. Like, no, the door is closed. To the left, everything I wanna know. You get it, right? In no particular order. My goodness, this is a long list. Okay, guys, so in no particular order, for me, this is in particular order. I did it deliberately. This person is first up on this list because I just can't stand them. I just don't like DaBaby, and it just goes beyond just his attitude stinking, him being so like cocky, and it's like, babes, oh my goodness, did it all come tumbling down. And I don't hate him. I mean, I don't hate him because he's never done anything to me personally. We've never had a conversation, but I just know that I wouldn't like somebody like DaBaby because he's too, like, his ego is mad. It all came crumbling down this year when, bitch, he was handing out tickets to his own show because nobody wants to go there. I mean, why would I want to go to a show where somebody's probably gonna boot me in the face because, I don't know, the camera's too close to them? Even fans, your own fans, I don't know where they're at though. Who is a DaBaby fan? Put your hands up. Yeah, that's right, still looking. Can you imagine your own fans are scared of you? That's when you know something's wrong. Can we just move on? Let me move on to the next thing. Okay, so the next thing we need to leave behind in 2022 is Netflix cancelling all the good shows. Like, what are you actually doing? Netflix has been pissing me off this year because why are you gonna like start adding ads? So wait, what you're trying to say is that I can't comfortably watch a movie or a show in peace because you feel like you want to make more money and put ads, what, every 5 minutes? Where is the logic behind that? Like, what am I missing with the society? The fact that it wasn't even renewed for a new season. What? So all this effort for nothing? I would be livid.
This is enough for me.
How are people going to put effort into this whole production for you to be cancelling it? Especially when the show is good as well. And it's like, when you go on Netflix, a lot of it's underwhelming. A lot of it, like, Netflix needs to chill off with all the love dating shows. It's like, babes, we already get that on Channel 4. You're not offering anything different. Like, yeah, the ultimatum was interesting for about a week, and then after that it's like we're giving the wrong energy to the wrong things. I feel like Love is Blind is my bitch, period. I live for Love is Blind. Is it absolutely ridiculous, trashy TV? Yes, but I live for a bit of trash and chaos, not for my whole homepage to be chaos, trash. Today's video is in partnership with HelloFresh. I'm super duper stoked to be working with them. This feels like some sort of dream come true, because one thing about me is I'm a lazy ass bitch in the kitchen. I like things to be made simple and easy for me, and HelloFresh does exactly that. HelloFresh is the #1 meal kit provider, made easy and affordable. Take back your evenings with fewer trips to the supermarket, pre-planned meals, and little cleanup. Get more value by choosing from our 44 plus recipes, starting from £3.15 per serving. In the run-up to Christmas and the days after, most nights warrant a night in. Set the scene of a cozy atmosphere and enjoy warm old fashioned favorites to get you in the festive mood for a comfy evening with your closest friends and family. After a hectic week, take back your evening with pre-planned festive meals and little cleanup time to enjoy your evening. Make sure you guys use my offer, which gets you 60% off your first box plus 25% off of your next 8 boxes. Use my discount code HELLOKEISHA. Again, HELLOKEISHA. And yeah, next on this list is, okay, people are gonna drag me. People are gonna drag me, each to their own. If this is a bit of you, it's a bit of you. If it's not a bit of you, then hi, join me. We need to leave behind, Okay, so it's basically 2 in 1. Those chaotic, demonic lashes. It's like, babes, you were irritated to the glue. If nobody's told you, I promise you that video has. Okay, because babes, there's no reason for your eyes to be looking red. And on top of that, when they be adding the colourful pinks and whites and green stripes, I'm like, bitch, what flag is this? I don't think I've seen anyone kill it. Actually, I've seen 1 or 2 girls kill it. But I don't know, I just feel like it was just doing too much. Like, I don't mind someone like being bold and artistic and everything, and that is a form of artistry. Am I trying to like defend myself so that I don't get called out? Just a little bit. Oh, the internet. Oh my god, it's changed so much. Especially when the lashes are literally calling my name like Flappy. Hi Keisha, subscribe to my channel. Like, it's just Okay guys, let's move on to the next one. So next we have the Megan Thee Stallion slander. Like, babes, why? It's too much. Since Megan Thee Stallion came out to say she got shot on her foot by Travis. Girl, I need to. Tory Lanez, the minion, shot her. Everyone has been slating this woman. I'm not saying Megan Thee Stallion's a saint. I don't know her personally. I don't know her character. I just be listening to the music. But the way this lady gets slated every single month, someone's mentioning her in a song, it's like everybody just needs to chill out and realize that you don't know the truth. There are plenty of sides to the story we are hearing, but we just have to wait until the final verdict is how I personally see it. I'm praying for the woman, honestly, but all of this slander, it really needs to stop, because people on the internet be acting like they were there. Like, what's the tea that you... Next on the list, we have like TikTok artists and artists who just want to blow up and have a viral song on TikTok. I feel like that formula has worked in people's favors, but there's no longevity. Like, it's only rare for people to really build a full-on career with the help of TikTok. I think when people say TikTok artists, people always say, okay, but isn't Doja Cat a TikTok artist? She's actually not, though. A TikTok artist to me is somebody who genuinely is trying to force it on TikTok. I'm not talking about people who genuinely make good music and just so happens to blow out on TikTok. Blow out? No, blow up on TikTok. There's too many of them this year and I'm sick and tired of hearing it. One-hit wonders is just not it for me, especially somebody who genuinely loves music. I want to go back to the days where it was full of creativity. And yeah, the girls were like low-key beefing each other because like, I want the #1 spot. I want competitiveness back. And I feel like everyone's just very okay and stagnant with where they're at. And sorry, but not me. I think maybe that's a reason why I haven't really been inspired, because I actually had things going on in my life that I could be writing down, and I have been, that you guys will be hearing very soon. Pinky promise. And I was really creative in putting out my songs like Pablo, Get Over It, Freak, which again are all my singles. A quick self promo, because if I'm not gonna do it, who's gonna do it? Down below in the description, I will link down below 3 of my songs that I have out. Definitely go and give it a listen. It's available on all streaming websites, including the illegal ones. Don't know how, but you know what? I'm not mad at it. Let me know your favorite song. Give me your feedback, and yeah. Next on this list is Kanye. This has been the year of Kanye. Kanye. From the beginning of the year to the very end of the year, we are still talking about Kanye, and it's like, babes, why can't I escape the shackles of Kanye West? People coming to his rescue and defending him by bringing in mental health, I feel like just isn't acceptable too. Like, yeah, you can have mental health problems, and yeah, you could be suffering this, that, and the other, but I feel like sometimes it's very inexcusable. I think people are scared to say that because it is mental health and it's something that's such a fragile topic. I understand. I'm not trying to tread on anyone's toes or make anyone angry, but the amount of people excusing his behavior because he's been very open about bipolar disorder just doesn't sit right with me, because I know people who do have that bipolar disorder, and again, everyone is different, right? But they can't even defend their own actions. So why is it that Kanye gets a little slap on, well, he hasn't really got a slap on the wrist because he's been deplatformed. He has lost plenty of brand deals, but he's still making money, and I think that he's kind of enjoying this in a very sick, twisted way. Next one pisses me off more than anything, and I feel like you need to listen up and bring your ears close to the speaker. Or if you've got AirPods or earphones in, girl, blast it up. Why do you treat K-pop idols like they're babies? What? Why are you treating K-pop idols like they're babies? Some of you guys be acting like they are flipping toddlers, like they need to be breastfed, like, oh my god, they need to go to bed at like 4 p.m. Oh my god, what's wrong with you? And if the shoe fits, bitch, let me know what size you wear. Oh my god. Your favorite is not a baby anymore. They are old enough to be, well, I was about to say your dad, but listen, they are older than you, and you be treating them like kids. When you baby somebody, you're just allowing them to get away with stuff. Your favorite is an adult. Go on Google, type up their age. Oh my god, it might shock you. And no, it's not 25 months, it's 25 years old. All right, next on this list, we have vaping. I feel like this video is probably gonna like piss off some people, but you know what? I feel like once in a while, it's actually not an issue. I was in the Uber the other day and the driver like put on, I guess, this podcast thing, and in the podcast he was basically talking about the number of people, at least here in the UK, who vape, and like how a lot of them do it under the illegal age. And I get someone's gonna be like, okay, Keisha, but this is nothing new, like come up with something fresh. Do you know how many people in secondary school have them pens in their bag? It's just not cool, I'll be honest with you. I know people who personally do it, and I'm like, oh, so we're pulling out the pen every 5 seconds when I'm saying something? Like, bro, it's insane the dependency people have on this. And I think that out of anything people can smoke, I think this is really one of the bad things. Okay guys, so it's actually the next day. Unfortunately, whilst I was filming the first portion of the video, I was told unexpected, devastating news, to be fair, whilst I was recording, which just completely took me out, and I obviously couldn't continue on the video. I had to be with my family. Yeah, but I really wanted to continue on. I really liked the video. I was in such a great jovial energy yesterday, and I thought, you know what, let me just come back. It'll be a good distraction for me to not focus on a lot of what's going on right now. Also guys, it's flipping snowing outside, as in, bitch, I don't know how to behave. I feel like my inner child is jumping out. Like, I actually want to go outside and build a snowman.
Okay, so look at these fire ass pictures. My challenge for every single one of you watching right now is to go head over to my Instagram, Itzkeisha_, double tap the post, leave a comment, and let's see how many likes we can get. Let's see if we all come together. How well can this photo perform? Double tap it. Don't be selfish with it. Don't be stingy. And I also will be going through my likes and definitely showing some love back to you guys. So yes, I will be waiting. Definitely pause this video. It takes literally less than 10 seconds to do so. And yeah, let's continue on.
I said this in the video before. I said, babes, if it's going to be -1 degrees, you might as well give me the snow. What are you waiting for? Oi. Do you know what I mean? I'm actually so gassed right now, but yeah, let's continue on the video. Okay, so next on this list, I'm sorry, but we need to leave Blueface and Chrisean. Leave them alone. Like, we get it, they're toxic. They are toxic. And I used to think, okay, maybe it was just Blueface initially who was toxic, and oh my god, he changed her. But we all have to be held accountable for our own actions too. Yes, manipulation is a big thing. Yes, people can play with your mind and it can fully change you. I've seen it happen before, and I imagine it's a horrific thing. I'm not trying to take away from that, but I do feel like a lot of people just shift the blame on one party when it's like, I do think it's a collective thing. Do I really advise them to go their own separate ways and to start a life? Well, actually, before they get into another relationship, do I advise them to genuinely focus on what it is that's truly wrong with them? Because we all have things wrong with us. We all have way more that we can be doing, okay? And I can't wait for my character development. we're slowly getting there, but I feel like they just strike me as people who don't want to reflect, and reflection is so important. And it's not only necessary when we hit the end of the year, it's very important that we actually reflect on who we are and what it is we are offering to the world. And a lot of what they offer is absolute violence, chaos, and toxicness. I don't find it entertaining. I really don't. And that brings me into my next thing that we need to leave behind. We need to leave behind black girls fighting on TV.
Like, what are you doing?
And us seeing it as entertainment. I hate that ish so much. I am so thankful. I am so grateful that I don't consume that content. I don't consume it, nor do I find it entertaining. I actually find it quite embarrassing. And I feel like, babes, there is so much you could be doing in this world than fighting somebody else, especially over something petty, all for clout. And I feel like we live in this generation where everything is so hyper-fixated on clout followers. And it's like, okay, great for you. I'm not even going to judge you on that. But without all of that, who are you as a person? What is your character like? What's your personality? Is it even given? Like, all this fighting and scrapping and pulling hair is so ratchet. And I'm just not a fan of it at all. I get why people might see it as entertainment, because anything to do with like fighting and just like, it is technically trashy TV, and some people are a fan of that. Hey, I'm a fan of trashy TV, which I eat it up sometimes. But when it comes to the black girls fighting, it's just no. I feel like by you watching it, you're actually feeding into this unfortunate negative stereotype people have on black women. Oh, you're aggressive. You guys just like to fight. Yes, back onto Blueface and Chrisean. They need to just split and just, I don't care if she has these tattoos on her body. I think that's absolutely crazy. Ladies, men, whoever's watching this video, please do not get your significant other tattooed. There's just something off about that. I know it's worked in people's favors because the person that you tattooed when you were in a relationship with them, boyfriend, girlfriend, you're now married to, then great, love that for you. But one thing about me, I don't need no man's name on my body, like, or even a picture. No. You know, you will know that I love you by my actions and by me telling you that I love you. I don't need to have you stamped on my body. And I thank God I've never and you know what's funny actually, because I have tattoos on my arms, right? Which is also a crazy thing that I did this year. Like, shout out to me, because I really just did what I wanted to do this year, you know? Like, yes, I'm 22 years old, but African parents will still try and find a way to control you and really baby you. But I kind of miss my naked arm though. Yeah, I kind of do. Like, I was I was looking at some old pictures from like a year ago, even a couple months ago, and I was like, oh my God, I kind of miss my naked arm. But I also love this because it adds, you can't see it because my top, but if you're a frequent viewer of mine, then you know what I'm talking about. I flipping love it. Don't you guys like it? Moving on, we need to leave behind queer baiting. My goodness, these last 2 years especially, like queer baiting I feel like has been around for a very long time, but these last 2 years, I'm not even gonna like drag or name or shame, but there's in fact there's too many. There's way too many examples of people queer baiting, whether it's the actors, the actresses, the people in our regular schmegular lives. Babes, quit it. How are you doing this for? Like, what? No, seriously, what do you actually get out of doing this? I think a lot of people kind of just trying to reap the benefits of being a part of a community without actually being in that community. I actually live for when they get called out for it, because it's like, what are you you actually look so dumb. Like, you are a clown. You are a clown. And if no one's told you that in your team because you've profited so much off of queer baiting, babes, I'm here to tell you, I see right through you and I'm just not living for it. I feel like you need to just be yourself. If that's not who you are as a person, then babes, it's not who you are as a person. Don't try and force it. You know the thing about forcing something, you will find that real people can clock right through it. Okay, so next on the list, I'm sorry, because I kind of feel iffy about it, but like, I don't know. If not done well, then I absolutely hate this trend. We need to leave behind fur boots. Leave it behind, as in open that door, throw the boots out, and then close the door. Again, if you can pull it off well, and I've only seen, oh, that's a lie. I ain't seen anyone pull it off well. I'll be very honest with you. You can be the most stunning babe, but when I scroll down and look at the feet, them boots be furring like this. What, are you a polar bear? Are you in the wildlife? Like, what category is this, babes? I don't know. There's something about it. It's just scary. Next, okay, I'm actually going to lose it. Are you dumb or stupid? Choose one. Choose your fighter, bro. You know them videos, yeah? First it started on TikTok. No, first it started on YouTube. Now it's on TikTok. You know the videos, the public interviews. Would you rather a gay son or thought daughter?
Gay son or thought daughter?
Gay son.
Yeah, facts. Gay son or thought daughter?
Thought daughter. I have no gay son.
Get a job, get a life, find something productive to do. Anything but this. What is wrong with you? Okay, so next on this list is cancelling people. Let's finish with it now. Let's finish with it now. Like, why? Why are we still cancelling people in 2022? Like, no, hold people accountable. Hold someone accountable isn't the same as cancelling them. And what's happening with cancel culture now is that anytime somebody does something remotely bad, it's okay, this person should lose everything. I don't agree with that. I personally don't. I think there are some examples of people who generally have made a common mistake that both you and I could make. And maybe this is something that you don't want to hear, but I'm going to say it anyways. I don't feel like everyone should be cancelled.
Now, there are plenty of instances in which we've discussed on this channel, or instances in which we are yet to discuss, where people truly do deserve to be cancelled and possibly have things taken away from them, especially based on their entitlement and just how repetitive they've been when it comes to controversy. So I definitely do understand that, and I don't want to disregard that at all, because I do believe there are some people who truly need to understand the effects of their actions and what it is they are saying. But I don't feel like we should just be cancelling everyone just because they've done or said something in which we have also done and said before. I think some things are simply just a mistake, and to say that human beings don't make mistakes is completely false, and it would be wrong of me. But yes, once again, just to repeat myself, plenty of people deserve to be cancelled too and have things taken away from them, in my humble opinion.
People just be using the word cancel left, right, centre. Babe, spell cancelled about glitching. Oh yeah, you can't. Why are you cancelling Sydney Sweeney? What did she do?
Okay, so to kind of sum up what it was that happened, Sydney Sweeney did a photo shoot where she was wearing like a ballet outfit, looking absolutely stunning in it, by the way. And a lot of people who are ballet students or professionals came forward to say that this was not okay because her form wasn't good, her shoes didn't look pointed enough, it just wasn't giving ballet-esque, apparently. I don't know much about ballet, bitch, my toes can't even point, and girl, it hurts for me to even stand on my toes. Hee. A lot of people weren't happy with this. In my opinion, I feel like it was simply just a photo shoot, and I don't think like I feel like, okay, maybe you didn't agree with it, but I don't feel like she should have been dragged in the way that she was dragged for simply just a photo shoot. But that's just my humble opinion. Let me know what you guys think down below in the comment section. Do you guys understand why she was being cancelled and dragged for this? Or are you on the other end of it is what it is, it wasn't that deep? I'm very curious to know, because maybe we don't see eye to eye on this one.
What are you?
Some people just be jumping on the bandwagon going, oh my god, this person made a mistake, cancel. Like, babes, no. Because let's talk about what you get on into in your real life. If you were a public figure, you would be cancelled immediately. I feel like a lot of people are such hypocritical. And you know what? I feel like this community of YouTube, gossip community, the commentary community, we have played a role in cancel culture in a way. I would say it's calmed down tremendously compared to what it was like back in 2019, 20, when you just hear a word and you just want to run along with it. It's like, that's what it's given me. Another thing that we need to leave behind, side profile check. You know what I'm talking about? Okay, let me demonstrate. So let's pretend this is TikTok, right? Let's pretend this is my phone. I'm over your home, girl. No more excuses. No. If no one's told you how ridiculous you look ridiculous.
Okay, so here are some examples of the trends. Doesn't she look so much like Ellie Goulding? But yeah, these ladies are absolutely stunning, each and every one of them. But this trend has got to go. I feel like it just encourages the negative side of standards of beauty. I mean, there's no positive of standard of beauty, to be fair. But it just encourages the wrong types of conversation. Again, stunning women, 10s all around. But just not a fan of it.
You turn it to the side because your nose is straight and cute and small or whatever. Good for you, great. But that isn't the only form of beauty for me. What about the lumps and humps and the bulbous and everything? Bitch, what about us? What about us? Okay, so next on the list we have alpha male podcast / dating coaches. I'm sorry, but who made you God? Who told you that you can take to your platform to be giving advice to women? And the thing is, your advice is so toxic, and the advice is always about how to please men. And my thing is, like, some people live for it and a lot of people don't. And I feel like when watching these alpha male podcasts specifically, babes, it's always the men who are not a 10 out of 10. It's always the men who probably try to slide into a celebrity's DM and they just left you unseen, or they have not messaged back, because why would they? I mean, look at you. Look at the state of you. I just feel like a lot of them be doing the most talking, and it's like, babes, what was your longest relationship? Why did it end? Oh wait, why are you silent? Why are you silent? Suddenly, got no words. I genuinely hate alpha male podcasts, and yes, I'm putting them all into one category. I know you shouldn't generalize. Oh wait, I just did.
Why don't you mind your own business, you old
Flipping tired of you guys. Do better. And a lot of them keep saying stuff like, I don't want a daughter. I don't want a daughter with the way women act. Okay, bitch, nobody wants you. Like, were you dropped on your head as a child? What is wrong with you? Like, how the disrespectful things they say in distaste to women does not sit right with me or my homegirls. Oh my god, it doesn't. It's embarrassing that you, a grown-ass man with your bald head, yes, I'm thinking about one person in particular, also to the dating coaches out there. I don't mind dating coaches as much as the alpha males. Oh my god. But the dating coaches who make you feel bad about what's going on with your relationship. It's like, bro, you ain't even in a relationship. How are you giving advice? It's like somebody trying to pretend to be Cupid, but babes, you ain't got no relationship history. What are we working with here? Do you know what I mean? Okay, so the next thing we need to leave behind is, like, stop everything. I think it's absolutely insane now. Christmas. When I think of Christmas, I think of Jesus, I think of snow, I think of presents, I think of trees. But someone will be doing like a Christmas photo shoot and you feel like you have to be sexy all the time. It's like let's not make everything sexy. I think some things are just meant to be childish. Some things are just meant to be fun, pure, cool, you know? And I think that we just sometimes over-sexualize everything, and it takes away the fun and beauty in some things.
I think that sexy can be done in certain occasions and can be done well, and I wouldn't have a single complaint. But when it comes to something, for example, like I mentioned, Christmas, I feel like it should just be something quite, chill, lighthearted, not doing too much, quite youthful in my opinion. But I feel like with the photo shoots that I've been seeing on Instagram for quite some time now, by the way, everyone looks amazing in them. I just kind of feel as though I don't know, something's been taken away here. I don't know if you guys get what I mean. If you do, then comment down below. Maybe you can explain it a lot better than I can.
The next thing we need to leave behind, oh my God, unprofessional businesses. Like, who do you think you are? Just because you have a bunch of followers on Instagram, you've got a hair business, your hair page is blooming, your lash company is booming, does not mean you get to have chat for me. I think it's absolutely disrespectful that some business, and I wouldn't even call you a business. I can't take you serious. So no, I'm not going to call you a business. A lot of them are very entitled. A lot of them feel like just just because their work is really good that they can just chat to you anyhow. Now, do I feel like the respect should go both ways? Absolutely, yeah. I do think some clients take things too far and don't know how to be respectful as well. The customer service specifically, unfortunately, in Black-owned businesses is not it. And I think people are scared to call it out because we have to be advocates and supportive of anything Black, it feels like. But no, my thing is, do it. If you do something well, you will get praise. If you do something wrong, and especially repetitively, then I think that you should be called out, because how are you going to grow and know that you're doing something wrong? Because what I find happens is a lot of people in our own circles can be enablers of our behaviors even when we're wrong. The next thing we need to leave behind is something that I find absolutely atrocious, is when young girls, specifically, guys can do it too, but the examples that I've seen is mainly women, right? We think it's a flex to be dating someone older. I think this was it's mainly a trend when you're like in high school though, or maybe college. Yes, I'm currently thinking of Billie Eilish in mind, but I know so many people who do this, and it's not, again, the flex that you think it is, and a lot of times it doesn't end well. Are there some scenarios where it has ended well for some people? Yeah, and in a crazy way it has. Okay guys, so that's pretty much it for today's video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Let me know some things that you guys want to leave behind, and yes, I will catch you guys real soon for a brand new video. Bye.